Last episode, in spite of signing Memphis Depay and Pau Torres, we found ourselves getting beaten 1-0 by Chelsea and 2-1 by Liverpool, meaning we are bottom of the table. Today, with only a few days left in the transfer window and 350 million to spend, we've got some big decisions to make as to who we're going to bring into the club. And as ever, if you are enjoying the series so far, please feel free to like and subscribe, and let's get on with it. Now, last episode, there were some high-profile departures from the club, including the likes of Harry Maguire, Anthony Martial, and more importantly, Scott McTominay. And with him gone, it means we've only got one central defensive midfielder at the club. Now, I asked you guys which one of these players should I bring in to replace Scott McTominay, and the answer was resounding. 59% of you voted for Declan Rice to now become a Manchester United player. And with that in mind, I present to you Manchester United's third signing of the summer, 24-year-old Declan Rice from West Ham, and as he was in the final year of his contract, I managed to get him for a measly 48 million. 85 rated, 6'1", and all-round physical, mental and technical stats. He will come in and provide this man, Casemiro, with massive competition. Now, with one signing down, I was ideally looking to make one more, and this man, Frenkie de Jong, has come up several times in the comments. No surprise really, unbelievable stats right across the board, and he has been heavily linked with Manchester United in the summer. However, I do already have Christian Eriksen, Jude Bellingham and Bruno Fernandes in that position. Fernandes and Bellingham in particular were outstanding for me last season. However, here's what I'm going to do. Bottom of the table after 2 games played, and I've got a massive away game at the Emirates against Arsenal up next. If I win that game, I'll stick with just Eriksen, Bellingham and Bruno Fernandes as my midfield options. If I lose, I will spend over 140 million on this man, Frenkie de Jong. So here we go then, first game of this new episode, and what a game to kick us off. Away at the Emirates, a mammoth tie against Arsenal, and it is one after back-to-back losses against Chelsea and Liverpool. We absolutely must win. Couple of changes to my starting 11. De Gea keeps his place in goal. Dalot, Varane, Martinez comes in for Pau Torres at the back and Malacia at left back. Casemiro, Jude Bellingham and Christian Eriksen comes in for Bruno Fernandes, who, due to a little bit of fatigue, drops to the bench. Anthony, Patrick Schick and Jadon Sancho make up the front three as he comes in for Memphis Depay, who also drops to the bench. Casemiro for United, looks for Jude Bellingham. Can I try and find Anthony? Is he strayed offside? Yes, he has. Into Casemiro. Oh, Casemiro gets challenged really nicely by Fabio Vieira. Now Correa can get rid of it here for Arsenal. He's got options up ahead of him and he finds Thomas Partey, who finds himself in an advanced position. Correa drives into the box though, and it is 1-0 to Arsenal just like that. Inside the opening 13 minutes, they completely carved me open. It's their first attack of the game, and my word, what a sloppy goal to concede. Well, I'm not going to lie, I am making excuses here, but due to United's green kit, I've got to be honest, I am struggling to see my players here. I think it's a combination of the green kit, the sunlight on the pitch. God only knows what is going on, but it's been an absolute shambles to start. And here we go again, Arsenal with a ball straight through, looking for 2. It is 2. What on earth is going on? I stopped commentating again because it was a through ball I thought was going to be super simple to handle. And once again, we've fallen asleep at the back. Look at the replay. What a ball through from Partey. And my defenders, I think it was it Malacia or Martinez? I don't know. Just completely switched off. Correa easily able to smash it past De Gea, and Arsenal lead 2-0 inside 20 minutes. Anthony into Jude Bellingham. Jude Bellingham takes it really nicely, turns really nicely again, and I'm going to try and play this right the way over to Malacia on the left-hand side. Not exactly the ball I was looking for, but he finds a brilliant ball into the box. Not good enough though, but he picks it up once again. I'm going to try and strike from distance. Bit of a wasted chance, and Saliba can get it clear for Arsenal. Thomas Partey into Zinchenko for Arsenal, and it's De Gea forced into another big save. Corner here for Arsenal. It's Pepe to take. He's going to throw this one into the box, headed away by Dalot. Arsenal, well, it's been all Arsenal to be fair, all half so far. We've been completely and utterly shocking. Pepe with some lovely footwork gives the ball into the box. I think it was Zinchenko, who picked it up. Thomas Partey now has it, lines up a strike from distance. And in the end, it's pretty simple for De Gea. Eriksen now on the left-hand side. Going to try and feed Sancho, who's been pretty quiet so far in this game on the left-hand side. Sancho tries to dink it back in. Schick is a mile offside. Can Casemiro win it? He can. Anthony goes for an audacious volley. It's going to be Eriksen with the corner, though. And Eriksen's going to try and look for Casemiro, who tried to find his head, but couldn't. Oh, and the keeper ends up just collecting that one really nicely as the referee blows for half-time. Martinelli tries to put that across. Thomas Partey's completely unmarked. What is going on? It's 3-0 Arsenal. Thomas Partey with a mammoth power shot powers Arsenal into a 3-0 lead here. What is going on? Lovely ball across from Martinelli, I think it was, and Thomas Partey completely unmarked inside the penalty area, and he smashes it past De Gea, gives him no chance, and Arsenal 3-0 up here at the Emirates. Casemiro into Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen to line up a shot from distance. It's, to be honest, the best opportunity we've had all game. Christian Eriksen looks for Dalot on the right-hand side. Nice ball to him. Dalot's going to look for Jude Bellingham. Intercepted by Saliba. Arsenal all over us. They've been the much better team so far in this game. And Martinelli picked that up really nicely. Feeds in Correa. My defence, a complete shambles. It's 4. This is an absolute disgrace. It's one of the worst performances I've ever seen on FIFA. Look at the replay. Arsenal just walk right through my defence. It's a complete and utter shambles. There's only one person to blame, and that is myself. But I am not going to take the blame. It's all the AI's fault, and we find ourselves 4-0 down. Arsenal go forward once again. They're looking for a fifth here. Correa with some fancy footwork, trying to go past Martinez. Martinez holds strong. Varane doesn't though. Trips up Martinelli. And I tell you what, we've got away with one there. I thought that was a stonewall penalty. Gabriel will take a free kick for Arsenal and he'll try and dink it forward. It's Jude Bellingham who wins it in the air. And he finds Bruno Fernandes, who's come on as a substitute. He gives it away. And again, we do get it back though pretty quickly. Dalot into Patrick Schick. Patrick Schick looks for Anthony on the right-hand side. Anthony's got Memphis Depay, another substitute who's come in, and he can't get it. He can't, find him. Anthony will get a second bite of the cherry. It's a really poor cross. We still get hold of the ball. Jude Bellingham won it in the air, and Dalot now has it. He finds Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes looks for Jadon Sancho. Going to try and dink this one back across. Looking for Patrick Schick. It's a big head. It's a consolation goal, surely. It's 4-1. Are we back in this game? He won't go and pick up the ball. What are you doing, Patrick Schick? Grab the ball. Let's go. What are you doing? Anthony for United. Are we going to launch an unlikely comeback here? Flicked all the way over to Sancho, who's taken that down really nicely. I'm going to try and find a ball to Memphis Depay. Good header away by the defender. Can we win the second ball? No, we can't, because the referee will blow the whistle. It finishes here 4-1 to Arsenal. It's my worst defeat on a career mode yet. A horrendous performance from start to finish. Only a late Patrick Schick consolation goal gets us at least one goal in this game. Arsenal celebrate. It finishes 4-1. And that means after 3 games played, we still find ourselves bottom of the table with no points whatsoever. But I am a man of my word, and it means that after a quick trip over to Barcelona for negotiations, we will welcome our 4th and final signing of the summer. It's another Flying Dutchman. This one goes by the name of Frenkie de Jong, and he comes in for 145 million. But what a signing it is. He has that something special, and at 89 rated, his stats are off the charts. Pretty much green right across the board, and I am hoping he is going to have a massive impact in the centre of the park for United this season. And so with my final signing secured and the transfer window closed, this is how we are looking for the remainder of the season. And I've got to be honest, in terms of our starting 11 in particular, we are looking incredibly strong. The only areas I can really think maybe that we might need improvement in the future is at wing-backs, both with Malacia and Dalot either side. But apart from that, our team is looking incredible. And even on the substitutes bench, in comparison to what it was at the end of last season, look at the players we've got. We can have no excuses to qualify for the Champions League this season. And with De Jong coming in to make his debut for the club, we managed to secure our first win of the season, a 3-1 away win against Watford. 2 goals from Patrick Schick, with a goal from Memphis Depay sandwiched in between. His first goal in his second stint at the club, and it is a much needed 3 points. However, it's time to shift our attention to a competition that we must do better in this season. It is the Europa League, and in our group we've been drawn against Monaco, Panathinaikos and Djurgårdens, a team I've never even heard of. No excuses, we've got to sail through this one. We're going to kick the campaign off though with a home game against Monaco, and you'll see I've made plenty of changes to my starting 11. Dean Henderson comes in for his first start of the season. Gusto, Gay, Torres and Shaw at the back. Declan Rice makes his debut for the club. Eriksen, De Jong partner him in midfield. Neto, Depay and Rashford starts up front. Garcia into Mbolo. Garcia gets it back on the left-hand side. It's Gusto trying to track him back. Marc Guéhi's nowhere to be seen. Lovely ball across. And just like that, inside the opening 11 minutes, Monaco take the lead. The complete and utter shambles from Arsenal continues. The defence completely and utterly asleep. And just like that, Monaco take the lead at Old Trafford. Marc Guéhi to bring this one right out of defence. He doesn't really have too many options, but manages to find, a defence-splitting pass. And Memphis Depay can play in Frenkie de Jong with his left. off the bar, but it is his first goal in Manchester United colours, and what a time to score. He brings us right back into this game after some lovely build-up play right through the middle of the park. Mark Gay brought the ball out of defence. Memphis Depay shrugged off the challenge from the defender, fed a lovely ball through to the onrushing Frenkie de Jong, and he powered it past the goalkeeper for his first United goal in his first European game for the club. 1-1. Frenkie de Jong. Oh, gives it away really cheaply, and now it's 3-on-2 here, and Monaco can break. Mbolo looking for a run up ahead of him. Mark Gay is just tricked by the run of Oyunachu, and what a save from Dean Henderson. Fofana will take this corner, and he's going to just try and dink this one into the box. That is sensational. Mbolo, 8 minutes after we equalise, gets his team right back in this game. Lovely corner. Floated in, and again, where on earth are my defence? Absolutely no one putting a challenge in, and Mbolo is just free to bicycle kick the ball straight into the back of the net. 2-1. Declan Rice finds Frenkie de Jong once again. It's Luke Shaw on the left-hand side. Don't really have too many options in field, and instead he just gives the ball away so cheaply. This has just been an absolute shambles this episode, and now Monaco can try and counter-attack again here, but this time Mark Gay does come across. Gusto now down the right-hand side. I was trying to feed whoever it is who's on the right-hand side in, but I just didn't do it. Gusto, though, has it once again. Going to try and play a ball across, this time to Frenkie de Jong again. The defender gets in the way, and they can just about get it clear. Declan Rice into Frenkie de Jong. We've still got time to try and win this game here. It's only just before the end of the first half. Pedro Neto into Gusto. He tries to dink it across. We don't have a big man in Patrick Schick in the box, and that is sorely what we're missing as the referee blows for half-time. Luke Shaw on the left-hand side. Going to try and play this down the line into Frenkie de Jong, who's been everywhere. He's definitely been my best player so far in this game, and he drives into the box, looking for a ball right across, looking for Pedro Neto. Just couldn't find him. Declan Rice to pick it up to strike. Is he going to be able to bundle his way through? No, he won't. Oh, they've got it again, right into the penalty area. It's Garcia off the post. Monaco have a free kick here in a dangerous position that Garcia is going to take. He's just going to try and dink this one into the box. It's headed away by Pau Torres, I think it was. Patrick Schick has come on as a substitute and straight away gets involved. Bruno Fernandes, I'm going to try and dink this one over into Pedro Neto. Oh, he just couldn't get there ahead of the defender. Bruno Fernandes takes it really nicely, finds Patrick Schick. Schick tries to play this right across into the path of Pedro Neto. He's got options in the box. If he can find Marcus Rashford, no, he can't. A terrible ball. Mark Gay to Luke Shaw on the left-hand side. This is becoming a very end-to-end game here as Marcus Rashford has it in a really good position. Can I try and find options in there? I can. Frenkie de Jong straight against the defender. Can I win it back? No, I can't. Pau Torres tussling with Mbolo, and Mbolo plays it out wide to Buadu. Buadu goes back in field looking for Fofana. They've got it here. They're looking for a third. We're trying to get a second. They're looking for a third here. They're going to try and get the ball in the box. It's Fofana right on the edge of my box. Kamara plays it wide. Can Garcia get there? Yes, he can. Just in case Enrique tries to put it in the box. Pau Torres gets his head on it. Can we try and strike a counter-attack? No, we can't. Game over. And once again, we have lost. It's the 4th time I've played a game this season myself, and it's the 4th time I've lost. I'm starting to think it's not my players, it's actually me that's the problem. 2-1 Monaco in our opening Europa League game. But to be honest, there's definitely no thinking needed. For sure, it's me that's the problem. 3rd in our Europa League group after our first game, and in the Premier League, we are up to the lofty heights of 15th as we try and close a 4-point gap to Arsenal in 4th. But this league just keeps getting stranger and stranger as Crystal Palace lead the way. 4 wins out of 4, 12 points on the board. They top the table. Thanks for watching everyone today. I'll see you again next time.